Hey guys, HDV here. Now, as we all know, Pokemon is one of the biggest franchises to date, and that's because of the constant amazing games that they do produce. Since they have been going for over 20 years though, Pokemon have released a bunch of new games. And of course, as we all know, what Pokemon like to do is of course produce remakes, which are new, re-updated versions of the old games with added effects, features and all the good stuff. However, there are still a bunch of games that Game Freak really need to remake about the Pokemon franchise. And so, with that being said, today's video goes over the top 5 Pokemon games that need a remake. Of course, this is all my own opinion at the end of the day, and it's completely cool if you guys disagree with what I say in the video. Don't hesitate though to drop a comment down below about the video and if you found it interesting or not. Don't forget to leave a like on this video too to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out a new video very shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date, and follow my Twitter to hear updates about the channel. Both of those links can be found in the description down below. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. Okay, so starting things off and claiming the number 5 spot in today's top 5 video is Pokemon Stadium. Now, if you haven't played the Pokemon Stadium games yet, I mean, you're missing out, because Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64, both Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2 were just two of the best games of my childhood. Like, even if they never make a remake of these games, at least a sequel, because being able to just fight with all of the Pokemon in like 3D and having all the mini games and having the storyline and everything like that, Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2, like I say, were two of the best games that I ever played growing up, and it was just hours of fun. I mean, just the mini games alone, I don't know if you guys have ever played the Lickitung mini game or the Eevee mini game, you know, or the Clefairy mini game, but there's just so many incredible Pokemon mini games, and it's just really highlights of my childhood. And to be able to play them again with like new added graphics and features and everything like that would just really be a dream come true. And like I say, if they never do remake any of these games, then at least make a sequel with all of the Pokemon in now, like maybe for the Switch or something like that. I would absolutely love that. You know, everyone wants to buy a Switch anyway, but if they made like a Pokemon Stadium 3 or a Pokemon Stadium 1 or 2 remake, then hey, I'd be first in line to buy those games, because like I say, Pokemon Stadium are incredible games, and if you haven't played it, seriously, you want to play some good mini games, hey, Pokemon Stadium is the place to go. And so for me, that is why we definitely need a remake, if not at least a sequel of Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2. Coming in at the number 4 spot in today's top 5 video is a remake of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Now, before you say anything, I already understand that we've got Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green. Now, there's of course a bunch more generations that Pokemon need to remake, so these kind of games won't be like coming out anytime soon if they do ever remake these, but just imagine going back to Kanto in 3D graphics. It would be absolutely amazing. Pokemon Red and Blue were the first Pokemon games I ever played, and to dive into those games was just incredible. I just immersed myself into a world full of monsters and, you know, just so many amazing things, and you know, like, it was just my childhood really. And then when we got Fire Red and Leaf Green, it was lovely to go back to Kanto and everything. You know, the graphics were a lot better, but being able to go back to Kanto in like 3D with the Sun and Moon graphics or something like that would be just incredible. And I know I speak for a lot of people when, you know, a lot of people do want to go back to Kanto. A lot of people don't, because like I say, we already do have Fire Red and Leaf Green. A lot of people don't really like Kanto that much because of Gen 1ers and everything like that. I'm not a Gen 1er, I just really like Kanto. It's not my favourite region, but it's definitely up there. And like I say, being able to play through Kanto again in 3D, you know, just seeing like the likes of Brock and Misty and Lieutenant Surge, Giovanni, Team Rocket, all of those guys in 3D, being able to choose Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Professor Oak's Lab, you know, Blue as your rival. There's just so many good things about Pokemon Red and Blue, and to be able to play them in 3D would be just amazing. And so for me, that is why we definitely need a remake of Pokemon Red and Blue, or at least Pokemon Yellow, because Pokemon Yellow again was another amazing game. It had its own like little version of it, because we had like Pikachu following us, you know, we could get all 3 starter Pokemon. It was just a really good game as well. So either Pokemon Red and Blue or Pokemon Yellow, hey, I'd be open to any of them. And so that is why another remake of the first generation games claims the number 4 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming in at the number 3 spot in today's top 5 video is Pokemon Colosseum. Now, Pokemon Colosseum, if you are unaware, was a game on the GameCube and is probably my most favorite spin-off of a Pokemon game ever. It was just one of those games which just had a more darker storyline. Like, the protagonist kind of just stole Pokemon, but for like a good cause, because obviously all these shadow Pokemon had been stolen and you had the ability to capture them back and, you know, purify them, you know, with the help of Celebi and everything like that. And just the fact that every single battle was a double battle, the storyline was just completely different. We had obviously 3D, you know, it reminded me a lot of Pokemon Stadium, and I really fell in love with Pokemon Colosseum, and I understand that it got a sequel, but a remake of Pokemon Colosseum would be absolutely incredible, and I would love to see that. Definitely on the Switch. I think it would make a really good game for the Switch, because like I say, a lot of people do really like Pokemon Colosseum, and to be able to immerse myself into that world again would be insane. And you know, you can play randomizers and stuff like that just to kind of relive that, you know, journey and the playthrough, but it's not the same as if we actually got a remake, because the graphics on that for a Switch would just be, you know, like I say, amazing. And like I say, Pokemon Colosseum is probably my most favorite spin-off Pokemon game, and so to see a remake of it for the Nintendo Switch would be really a dream come true. And so that is why Pokemon Colosseum takes the number 3 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming in at the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video is Pokemon Snap. Now, if you haven't played Pokemon Snap and you want an amazing Pokemon spin-off game, Pokemon Snap is the game for you. Now, if you haven't played it, like I say, you definitely need to play it. It's a very different Pokemon game. As you can tell by the title, if you've never heard of it, Pokemon Snap is all about taking pictures of Pokemon. And I don't know why this game is loved by so many people. It just literally captures your heart, and I spent so many hours playing this game as a kid. You know, I'd just be going through all of the different levels, trying to find all the Easter eggs, because there's so many different Easter eggs and, you know, little things in there to enable you to, you know, take photos of different Pokemon. And then of course the ending scene as well, where you got to capture a photo of Mew. That was actually a really difficult level as well, because you had to like burst the bubble and get a good shot of it. And you know, it was just such a good game, and it was such a different game as well. And if you said to someone, this game is just all about taking pictures of Pokemon, they'd probably be like, well, that doesn't really sound like something I want to get myself involved with. But then if they actually sat down and played Pokemon Snap, I think they would definitely fall in love with it. And it's about time we got a remake of it, because like I say, this was for the Nintendo 64, and like I say, just like Pokemon Stadium games, the Nintendo 64 was a very long time ago, and we need some refurbished games of, you know, these amazing games that we've played through our childhood. Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, just amazing games that we played throughout our childhood, and to see the remix of them on Pokemon Switch, it wouldn't even be that difficult to do. And you know, it could just be like it couldn't even be like a full like disc release. It could just be like a download game, something like that, or at least just release it again for the Switch, just like they have been doing with the virtual consoles for obviously Red and Blue and Gold and Silver. Even if we just got like a re-release of it, just a little updated version or something like that, just so we could relive it, because of course a lot of people don't own Nintendo 64s and may never be able to play Pokemon Snap. And you know, you need to play this game, because like I say, Pokemon Snap is a very good game, and I know a lot of people agree with me when I say that. And so for all of these reasons, Pokemon Snap takes the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video. Finishing things off though, and claiming the number 1 spot in today's top 5 video is Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. Now, I think for like everyone probably would have guessed that this was going to be at the top of the list, and it's just for a number of reasons. There's been so many hints and Easter eggs about 4th generation in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon that could easily like target us into the direction of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and so a lot of people thought we were getting these remakes. But of course then Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon were announced, and a lot of people were a little bit annoyed because they really did want 4th generation games. And I would say that Sinnoh is probably my second favorite region after Johto, and so to be able to play through Sinnoh again in 3D, seeing Chimchar, you know, Piplup, Turtwig, all of the awesome Sinnoh starter Pokemon, being able to see Team Galactic, you know, Dialga or Palkia or Giratina or the Lake Guardians. You know, there's just so many things about Sinnoh which were just amazing, and I would love to go back and play through those on, you know, in a remake. And I definitely think they will bring a remake out of these two games for the 3DS, and I'll be very happy. Auras was a very disappointing game in my opinion. It was still okay, it was a really good game at the end of the day, but it didn't really live up to the hype, and a lot of people got bored of it pretty quickly. And so I think if we got Sinnoh on the 3DS, I think it would just be insane. And so I think a lot of people agree with me when Sinnoh remakes would just be insane. And so it finishes off today's video with, of course, remakes of Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl. But with that, it does wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did enjoy the video though, please do leave a like, I would really appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the video, I would also love to hear your guys' opinions too on this subject, so be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I do have a couple top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you have the time, and of course, subscribe if you do enjoy my content. That is everything from me though, so thank you so much for watching guys, have an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video.